Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. I would like to welcome you all to day 19 of the Prestige Liquids Whiskey Advent Box series. Now, if you've been following the series so far, you already know that this box has been made up of a whole bunch of samples that I have received throughout the year, and I am finally getting around to trying them now. So without further ado, let's get into the box and see what we're going to get for today. Alright, so today, as most of them have been, this is another bourbon. This is the Willett Family Estate bourbon. So I don't have any other information regarding this, so whatever info I can find I will put in this into the description box down below. So let's pour some in. I think some of that may have already leaked, but let's get started. On the nose. Cheers. The nose is quite soft, but it's also very fruity and woody at the same time. Lots of oak, tobacco, dark chocolate on the those are pretty much the main initial notes that I'm getting right away on the nose, and then the vanilla and the caramel start to come through. I'm also getting little hints of cherry, green crisp apples, a little bit of fairy floss, candied bananas, like those musk bananas, and also hints of lemon. It's actually quite a very versatile nose. I wish I had more of it to be able to just to be able to play around with it and just let it sit aside and see what else comes from it, but that's all I'm going to get at the moment. Let's move along to the palate and see how we go. So cheers. Okay, so wow, total contrast to the nose. The nose was so friendly, but instantly the palate is quite intense, very spicy, very oaky, which is leading me to think that this is probably a higher ABV, probably in the 48, maybe 50% mark. Lots of vanilla and caramel. I think so far the palate is nowhere near as sweet as what the nose would have suggested, but I am still getting quite a bit of a fruity influence. So again, the apple is there, lemon. I'm also getting orange zest. The cherry is still there, although it's not as prominent as what it was on the nose. It's more of a subdued cherry note. It's quite smoky as well. Definitely a lot of barrel char influence coming through on this one. Moving along to the finish, again, much of the same. I am really enjoying the influence of the barrel char and the smoke on the finish. It is definitely the main feature of this part of the whiskey, but I'm also starting to get a lot more like dark chocolate notes, definitely some tobacco, a little bit of raisin and some stewed fruits coming in, so think along the lines of like stewed prunes and figs. It's quite interesting, during this stage of the finish, this is starting to remind me more of like a sherried scotch rather than a typical bourbon. So again, fantastic to see some development and some different notes coming through on this whiskey. I mean, a lot of the times people tend to find that bourbons can be quite linear and you won't really get that much diversity in flavor. But once you start to try more of them, it really is amazing to see that, considering the restrictions that go into making bourbon, it's amazing to see how many different types of flavors that you can get and how versatile the spirit can actually be. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't really have much more to add. If you've been enjoying the content so far, please make sure you hit the bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all future content. My name is Andrew, and I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS. Well, since you made it this far into the video, why not go ahead and check out some of these other reviews that I have done. I will see you all again next time. Bye bye.